welcome back to Plow and Pantry. I'm Alicia. If you're new here today, I thought I would bring you an Azure Standard haul. If you are new here, don't get huge, gigantic hauls like some people do from Azure, but I do get something almost every month. There are some things that are things I get every month and things that are new to me that just look interesting to try, or something that I find later on from them. What you're not seeing here is my giant bag of chicken food that is in the garage because that's where I unloaded my stuff, and I decided to leave it out there this time. I can put a picture on the screen of the one I normally get though, and it is something that I get every month, and I find they have the cheapest price for that particular food. Other than that, what I have here is a mix of things that we use all the time and things that I wanted to try new. Starting with a few new things. I have some gluten-free bread here. This is Rudy's gluten-free or home-style original bread. I've not tried this one before. It seems like every time I try a gluten-free bread that I actually like, the next time I go to get it anywhere, it's gone and not made anymore. We'll see if I like this one. If I do, it probably won't be available anymore after today. So giving that one a try. This is also a new to me. It is a honey sweetened apple soda alternative, and it was just something that looked fun to try. We're not huge soda people here. We do drink some, but this just looked fun, and it's like a fruit soda with less junk. No artificial dyes, colors, sweeteners. It has carbonated water, honey, natural flavors, citric acid. Those are the only ingredients. So we'll see. I just bought one can for us to try because if it's gross, we're not going to want several cans. This is geranium essential oil. I got to try a specific toner recipe I came across. I have been making my own body products for less than a year, but many months now. Started with bar soap months and months ago and have slowly added body wash and other things. And I wanted to try this. If you're interested in seeing videos with body products that I make for our family, let me know in the comments and I will see if I can come up with one soon. But this is new to me. Azure carries several brands of essential oils that are very reasonably priced and good reputations from the companies of those oils. This is also new to me. Eating less sugar, but when I want chocolate, I really want chocolate. So I'm trying to get better quality, more concentrated flavor to help me eat less of it. So I'm trying this one. I only bought one. Again, don't know if I like it. It's Equal Exchange, which is a decent company. Organic dark chocolate, dark caramel crunch with sea salt. And that sounded good. So I thought I would give it a try. Over here is the last, well, there's something else kind of new. So this is a organic castor oil pro potion with biotin. This is for hair. I have always had fine hair, but now I also have thinning hair as I'm middle-aged. And castor oil has recently hit the trends for taking care of all kinds of things, one of them being thinning hair. So this is like a castor oil along with biotin and some other things, vitamin E, some essential oils and stuff to help. I just thought I would give it a try. I don't really hold that much hope in these types of things, but I thought I would give it a try. Over here is organic whole milk powder. I like to have powdered milk in my long-term storage pantry. I don't tend to use it very often, but I don't like the stuff from the store. The non-fat powdered milk, it always has stuff added to it so that it is, it's actually worse for you than just full-fat milk, which I'm not afraid of fat, so I don't think full-fat milk is bad for you anyways, but this is whole milk powder. It's pretty much like just freeze-dried milk. So I thought I would give this a try. What I do is I have this just for emergencies. And then when it comes close to the expiration date, if I haven't used it, then I will get this out and use it in a few things. So I have not tried the whole milk powder yet. I'm looking forward to that. It doesn't expire until late spring of next year. So that gives me some time. Also, I have two things here of the organic apple cider vinegar raw with some other. I do make my own apple scrap vinegar in the fall, but I'm out of that. And so I've been getting vinegar for a couple months now from the store. I usually either get it at Aldi or Azure. They have really good prices for the organic with the raw, with the mother. Spices are something that really good price at Azure. I have some ginger powder here because I'm out of that. And this was a really good price. This is, it says 4 ounces, but it feels like it'll fill my spice jar between 2 and 3 times. And that was way cheaper than even like Walmart. And then I have a pound of mild chili powder here. I have been ordering this from Azure for months and months, and it ends up, they'll put it in my cart and then it will be sold out, and so it doesn't get shipped. And so I was super excited that it actually got put in my box this time. This is just mild chili powder. I have been making my own for months because I have a hard time finding mild around me, and I don't like the ones I found. I think I made a video with that where I made my own chili powder, so I can link that for you. But this is just it's a pound. We go through it pretty quick though, so that should last us, I'm hoping, a year. We'll see. But I do make my own if I can't find that. Over here we have some crackers. I ordered these last month for the first time and I really liked them. They are paleo thin crackers and I really liked these, and so I ordered another box. And then this right here is just active dry yeast. I'm almost out of yeast. I normally get it at Costco. It's a slightly better price at Costco than Azure, but Azure still has a really good price. And I don't know when I'm going to make it to Costco again. I've needed to go for more than a month. I haven't made it. I need to go, but I'm not sure that I'll get there. So I went ahead and ordered this. Still an amazing price compared to those little packets you get. And then I got a 5-pound bag of organic all-purpose unbleached flour. I mostly have been using einkorn flour, so I'm not going through this very fast. So I just got 5 pounds. And we don't eat a ton of bread in general. I do make, like when we have biscuits and rolls and things like that, I do make them, but we're just not having those that often because I don't like gluten. My body does not like gluten. And we're just doing better without it. I'm subbing in other filling things like rice or potatoes and beans, that type of stuff. So just a 5-pound bag of that. And I have the big bag of chicken food in the garage that I unloaded. And that is it for the haul. Somebody did ask me to explain how Azure, the pickup drop thing works. And so if you're only here for the haul, you can check out now. If you want to see more about the ordering and pickup process, I'll go into that right now. So when you order from Azure and you check out and all that, you get your order confirmation. You can also go into Azure Standard, which is where I am right now, and look at your order. And I like to do this and print it out because it helps me when I am picking up my order. Because up here, it will tell me how many items I ordered and how many cases. And that is boxes or actually just items, because in the instance of cases, one of those is my chicken food. That's one thing. So it's pretty much like containers that you're getting separate. So I should walk away from my order with 4 items, which I did in this case. I had 2 boxes, an envelope, and a bag of chicken food. And I like to print out my thing just to make sure, because they are really good at Tetris and packing those boxes. And so I open the box up and I will check it in my car. I've never had something missing, but I just like to make sure before I leave the pickup site. Then the other thing that is helpful to know, besides printing this out and knowing how many boxes I'm getting, are these colored things right here. You see them under everything you order. Most of mine are brown. That is like the regular part of the truck that it comes in. When they open up the back and they start calling names, this stuff is all like, this was separate, but like these were packed together in a box. I think I have one of my spices in an envelope this time that they couldn't fit in. That was unusual, but... And then you have this blue one right here. That is from the freezer section. So after they hand out all of the stuff that's in the main part of the trunk, or the truck, not the trunk, the main part of the truck, which is all of the room temperature things and refrigerated stuff like yogurt and cheese. Those are all in the main part of the truck too, because it is a refrigerated truck. So your items will be kind of cold to the touch. Then they go around to the side on the passenger side up near the cab, and that is a separate freezer area. And so like whenever I've ordered bread, it's always been frozen. I'm not sure if all the bread is frozen, or if it's just the gluten-free stuff, but that also helps you know, like if you are unloading and you only have 3 boxes and you know you're supposed to get 4, you're like, oh, I have 1 left over in the frozen section. So that's just something that's helpful to know. I usually print this out and take it with me just so that I can verify my stuff. Again, I've never had anything missing. Also, when you are there, sometimes they will offer you things like pallets, boxes, what have you, and they will also offer you discounted things you can order. For example, today when I went to pick up, there was a case of goat cheese that someone had not picked up. So they say if you want it, 30% off. They'll give you a percentage, and then I think you just call the company or they notify. I've never done it, but I've been, more than once I have been there and they have offered something. And then the same was in the frozen section. They were offering a box of frozen blackberries. So if you want it, you can get it as a discount. I've seen plants for sale that way. I've seen a lot of things go on sale. A big box of peaches one time. So sometimes you'll have that option too. You never know what it's going to be. You can't really count on it, but I just wanted to give you this little glance at the order form itself. Okay, so for the process when you get there, I was not comfortable filming people that may or may not want to be on film, especially since there's sometimes some kids there too. But I just wanted to answer the questions about how it works. So your truck pulls into the parking lot of wherever your drop site is, which you find out on the website. And then the truck driver usually, greets the drop site coordinator. That's just a regular person who has decided to coordinate the drop. If you don't have a drop near you and you want to coordinate one, you're allowed to do that. They pull up the thing in the back, and then usually one or two people, at my drop at least, will start, just like the driver will start handing stuff to them, and there are labels on it with names. And so they'll be like, Alicia over here, and I'll come get that, take it to my car. If you're done with your stuff, you might help someone elderly carry their stuff or what have you. So everyone kind of helps everybody find their stuff. If someone's not there yet or they're helping so they can't take their stuff, we'll make them a pile on the side. And that's just kind of how it works. So once you have all your stuff, you can go. It takes me less than 20 minutes to get all my stuff and help. I have a smaller drop because there's 2 in my town and then 1 not far away as well. And there's a lot in East Tennessee. But it's not hard. You just pull in when you see, if it's your first time and you see a bunch of people standing around doing nothing and you're at a place where people don't do that, like a gas station, then you could ask them, hey, are you here for Azure? And then you end up just pulling the stuff out, handing it out, and take your stuff home. The best way to learn really is just to do it once and live, and then you're like, oh, that's all? Okay. I hope that answers some questions, and thank you for joining me today. I will see you in the next video.